Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Look what I got behind me here, a 70 GTO Judge recreation. Man, she is sweet. Look at that red paint, man. I tell you what, the sun's not out and it is still bright as can be. Love those stripes going down the side. I tell you what, that Enduro nose is looking sweet on this thing. Just everything about this car, man. That red is popping. You see it's got the hood tack on it. The body lines down that hood are looking nice and straight. Just an amazing piece right here. Pull into any car show, you are gonna draw a crowd. The restoration on the car is phenomenal. She's looking sweet. The body man and the paint man did such a beautiful job. That paint is just as soft as can be. As you can see in the interior here, it's black, my favorite color. That that door panel there is looking sweet. Carpeting looks new. That Hurst shifter in there is hooked up to that 4-speed. She's got the center console. We got seat belts in the front and in the rear. It looks like there's 3 seat belts in the rear. Out back, that package tray's looking good. The headliner's looking good. It's got the shoulder belt still in it. Man, this thing is sharp. Red, black interior, GTO, 1970 model. Gauge is looking good. Man, this thing is sweet. As you look down that quarter panel, like I said, these colors are just killer, man. This car just stands out. Looks like somebody already opened the trunk, so I don't have to open the trunk. Look at that trunk floor. Look how pretty that is. Now, on every car that you look at of this era, you gotta look at the trunk floor, you gotta look at the wheel wells, you gotta look down inside that little crevice down there where it goes down to the floor extension, goes down to the quarter panel. Make sure you look around the gutter system here, around the opening. You can see they replaced the rubber. Also look at these lips on the deck lid. Always check this back lift, especially. Of course, the spoiler's looking sweet too. Taillight tips. The exhaust tips and the taillight lenses are looking sweet. The chrome on the back bumper's looking great. As you look down the side of it, look how nice and straight that paint is. You can see the reflection from the cars in the parking lot in the paint. So call Tom at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway. It's GTO time. Let's go through some gears. Now I gotta tell you a story about these 70 GTOs. First time I got arrested for drag racing I was drag racing one of these. I wasn't driving one of these. I asked a guy in the other lane in my 67 Cougar. My good buddy back in high school was driving the GTO. Yeah, we got arrested. So cop wrote us a ticket. We had to go down to the courthouse. We went down to the courthouse, spent the whole day down there. It was a lady judge. She made us sit there from 8 o'clock in the morning till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Got us up in front of the court there, chewed us up one side, down the other, said, hey, did you have fun today? It's like, no, we didn't have any fun today at all. So she just made us pay the ticket and let us off on the points. Believe it or not, it's the only time I've ever been arrested for drag racing. So I think I'm due. All right, we can deliver this GTO anywhere in the world, so you just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. Now, if you want help with financing, Tom will help you out with that also. Get around the corner here, we'll take a quick look at the dash. Everything on the dash is looking sweet. The speedo's working. Now the temperature gauge, we actually have moved that down to the center console here. Those gauges are a lot more accurate. Now we've got the tack out on there on the hood, which is super cool. Isn't that sweet? And don't forget, we're right outside the Motor City, so if you'd like to come visit, we'd love to have you. If you need to fly in, we're very close to the airport too. As a matter of fact, if you fly in and you want to ride, we'll actually come get you down at the airport. A lot of guys can fly in the morning, do business, and then fly right on out in the afternoon and be home for dinner. Now we're going to put this GTO up in the air so you can see how nice the bottom side is. We're going to show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision. Tell you what, this 4-speed feels good. The horsepower feels good. The brakes feel good. Does have power steering. Just listen to it. Of course, I think it needs louder mufflers. I like making noise. Now we're here in our shop where we're going to put it up in the air. We got a couple old Jeeps sitting out front. Isn't that cool? Man, those things are sweet. So stick with us. All right, we're underneath the GTO now, and man, you're going to see something you do not see very often on a 70 GTO. Painted bottom. Look at that. That trunk floor paint looks almost as good as the top side, man. And look at the paint on that tank. It's actually got metallic in it. It looks sweet. It's got brand new exhaust, frames all painted, rear end housing's all painted. Rear end housing is date code correct. 331 gear in there, and it is a posi. You can see brand new brake lines. You see the fuel pump regulator up there. It's actually got a gauge on it too. Very cool. We got disc brakes out back here. We got brand new bushings in the control arms here. Let's see if I can see the upper control arms. Yeah, I see new bushings in the upper control arms too. It's got pipes, mufflers. Those are stainless steel. I see new bushings here. I see new parking brake cable. I see new fuel line. Oh, actually, this is the brake line. This looks like the fuel line on this side. Of course, painted floors up here, also looking sweet. I mean, somebody really took their time and did a beautiful job on this thing. M20 Muncie 4-speed trans here. That baby is shifting gears and sending you down the road. We got beautiful paint up here. The lower control arms are painted. The bushings here look new. We got a big, what looks like Mylodon pen. Everything under here is nice and clean. You can see the sway bar. Now, all this stuff that's normally bare metal actually has a paint on it that makes it look like it's bare metal, which is cool, so you don't have to worry about it rusting up. I mean, everything under here looks good. Look at the paintwork here. Everything's looking good. The radiator support mounts here are all brand new, looking good. Looks like BFG tires. They got the black walls out. They did a real nice job painting these wheels. We got some metallic in that dark gray there. You can see the wheel wells all nicely painted. The trim ring here also looks like it's brand new. The rocker molding looks like it's brand new. We'll walk our way back down that spot welds there. Look good on the rocker. Does look like we've had some work done here. They are, looks like some MIG welds there, but they did a beautiful job. They got nice paint on the frame here. You can see the wheel wells, nice and clean back here in the back also. The wheel lip molding back here also looks good. And look at that sparkle in that center section there, man. You want to talk about beautiful? This thing is sharp. Now, I didn't tell you the size of the front tires, but I will tell you the size of the back. 255/60 15s. And I'll run back up here and see what's going on up front here again. Let's see, we got 225/60 15s here. We're gonna lower it down and take a look at that 455 under the hood. All right, under the hood here, we got 455 power, and it's looking beautiful under here. You can see the stock AC. You can see the Edelbrock intake there. It's got an Edelbrock 800 CFM 4-barrel carburetor on it. It's got some great looking Pontiac valve covers on it. It's got Edelbrock aluminum heads on it. I mean, you can see everything under here is nice and clean. The firewall's been painted. The power booster and the master are both chromed up. We got an MSD box here firing up the distributor. It looks like there's an MSD distributor back there and an MSD coil. The alternator's chromed up. It's got power steering. I already told you about the power brakes. Looks like it's got a flex fan on it. Everything under here is painted up, looking sweet. If you guys ever looked under the hood of a GTO, not very often do you see one done to this level. I mean, normally this whole area up here is all beat up and ugly. They really took the time, finished it all off, painted it nice. You can see the bottom side of the hood's painted up nice. I mean, everything about this car is nice, guys. She's painted bottom. It's a 70. It's got Judge badging on it, so give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.